be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. It's a good deal and helps support the show. What is up, Planeswalkers? Theros 6 back with some more Magic the Gathering Arena. Today we're going to be playing some Theros Constructed. In Theros Constructed, you're only going to be able to use cards from Theros. Blocks don't exist anymore. Oh, I'm sad. We're going to be playing Cruise Control. This was made by a viewer, Look, I can't pronounce all of your names. My name is hard to pronounce, so are yours, alright? He made this version, which is Black-Green Enchantments. I did some modifications to his actual build. In his actual build, though, we are losing a pretty key card, which is Deadweight. We're also losing Season of Growth, but for the most part, this deck is kind of intact. I will have a link to this as well. But the deck we're actually going to be using is the version I modified to be playable in just using Theros cards. So in place of the damn card that I literally just saw and said a second ago, we have Mogus's Favor. Now, obviously, Deadweight. This doesn't give -2/-2. This gives +2/-1. We can still use it to help us kill creatures. However, it's not nearly as powerful at opposing enchantment decks, because Deadweight, that can just sit on a creature for a while, and it will just have a nice benefit of minusing its attack as well. Mogus's Favor doesn't really do that as well. That said, it's something we can buy back from the graveyard with Escape, and it's something that, frankly, we can put on our own creatures and make them bigger. Hateful Eidolon, sure, is just a fantastic card. You build this thing up, it's a nice lifelink attacker, lifelink blocker, etc., etc. But what's great is that when an enchanted creature dies, draw a card for each aura you controlled that was attached to it. So, and obviously in the previous version, Deadweight was fantastic, but if one of our own creatures die, when we have good boon enchantments on them, sweet, we get to draw some cards. If we put a Bane enchantment on our opponent's creatures, we get to draw some cards when those things die, which is just fantastic. Speaking of other Bane enchantments, we have Mire's Grasp. Why am I calling it that? Boon and Bane are just easy thing. I guess Blessing and Bane might be a little bit better, but Boon and Bane are single words that make sense in context. Mire's Grasp is a 2 mana, -3/-3 enchantment. If we go turn 1 this, turn 2 this, we get to make stuff go bye-bye. It's great. And we get to draw a card. It's just fantastic. It's a really decent rate. Obviously, Deadweight is a little bit better of a rate. However, Mire's Grasp does give you that benefit of being more sizable. 4 Destiny Spinners. Creature enchantment spells we control can't be countered. Everything in this deck is either a creature or an enchantment. Sometimes both. Our stuff can't be countered. Fuck you, blue decks. We can turn a land into an elemental creature. We're pretty much never going to do that. This is just a 2 mana 2/3. That's an enchantment that picks up pants well, and that makes it so our stuff can't be countered. It's just pretty decent. 4 Setessan Training gives our creature +1 in trample. It lets us draw a card immediately. If we have a Hateful Eidolon out, we get to draw a card from this, and then from the thing dying. Pretty decent. Warbriar's Blessing. Since we lost Deadweight, as well as Season of Growth, or whatever the heck that enchantment's called, I wanted to have a little bit more just general removal, because I felt like I wasn't going to be able to go through as many cards as when I did have the Season's Growth, and I want a little bit more removal since we don't have Deadweight. So I put in some Warbriar's Blessing, makes our creatures a little bit tougher, which is nice, and then we can just fight something. It's great. Okay, cool. This is only able to enchant a creature we do control, as you see at the top line of text there. I was like, wait a minute. Can't we just enchant someone else's stuff? No. 3 Dryad of the Ilysian Groves. It allows us to play our lands faster, hopefully allowing us to keep the train going when we draw cards and things. 2/4 makes it so our mana is not going to be an issue like ever. It's decent. Setessan Champion, the creme de la creme in this deck. You draw a card, she gets bigger. Is great. Elspeth's Nightmare. It's an enchantment that's also removal in several different ways. You get to destroy a creature that's tiny, you get to duress them, and then you get to exile their graveyard. What's not to love? It's helpful. For the first of our own games, you make a dude, you make a lady, a dudette. Then you get to buff one of your creatures. Doesn't have to be the dudette, could be. Then you get to draw a card. Twice. Oh, it's so nice. Then you get gold. The gold is kind of just, woo, whatever. This card is just fantastic. It makes a dude It makes something large, and it lets us draw cards and continue the game. It's great. Nightmare Shepherd. We don't have any, like, recursion in this deck. Other than Mogus's Favor, we don't really care about cards being in our deck, or in our graveyard. So, Nightmare Shepherd essentially is just like, alright, something of ours die, we'll bring it back. Setessan Champion's dead? Now we'll have another one. It resets, but who cares? She gets big real fast. Also, it's a 4/4 flyer. Not bad. Then I keep saying I want to play with Arasta, so I'm playing with Arasta here. Technically, I could have just gone for another Nightmare Shepherd, maybe threw in like some 5 or 6 drop or something. Nah, bad. I'm going to play Arasta. She's a 4-mana 3/5 with reach. Cool. Whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery spell, we get to make some doots. Some just fucking horrifying doots. Hideous card. Since we're only at 6 minutes, Cling to Dust, I don't know. If there's a bunch of enchantments or graveyard stuff near the middle of this event's life, put some of those in. Agonizing Remorse, kind of same thing. Ephemia, we have a decent amount of enchantments, but I wanted the Warbriar's Blessing. Maybe we get rid of 2 Mogus's Favor for this, but I'm not sure. And Wolf Willowhaven, I don't think we need the mana ramp. Hopefully. So we'll find out. I've not played this deck because I didn't want to pay double for the constructed thing. What I'm confused about is that usually when we have rewards, it'll tell us the breakdown of the rewards. It doesn't here. It just says 3 cards. 150 gold, 3 cards. 300 gold, 3 cards. Just random cards. So I'm very confused. And I really don't know what to expect out of this. But here we go. Once upon a time, not long ago, people made no money and life sure was... No, I don't know. I'm getting the bedtime story mixed up with this is how we do it. This hand is so close to being good, so I'll keep it. Also, why isn't Wizards releasing these boards? Like, we don't have the Thornabell Drain boards. There were like 2. There was the spooky one, and then there was like the Valentine's Day one. Something like that. And then there's this awesome Nyx board that we just like don't get to play on. Right? I haven't played on this. I don't think so. A little awkward, but it's whatever. Hopefully my Setessan Champion doesn't, you know, bite the dust. I'm not gonna block. I'll take 2. It's fine. No blocks, please. Sure. Okay, they have to attack each turn if able. Question is, do I just want to play another Setessan Champion? I think I do. I'm going to try and build up to a point where I can just keep, like, the ball rolling. You have to attack each able. I think I might honestly just take 6. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take 6 and go to 12 here. Play another Hound? I do not care. Okay, so first things first, we're going to draw a lot of cards. I'd like a black source. Although at this point it doesn't actually matter. Hateful Eidolon is dope. Hell yeah. So I can kill that. I can fight that. So let's do this. Play the Eidolon. I keep saying Eidolon. I'm pretty sure it's just Eidolon, though. I'm going to have too many cards. So that's fine. I think I'm going to... Enchanted creature you control. Yeah, so giving to him isn't great. So I think I'm going to enchant this one, just to spread the wealth. I'm going to kill that. So many cards. They get 2 1/1 satyrs, which is fine. I don't have vigilance. This is lifelink, which is nice. I'm at 12. I'm I could attack for 5 here. I'm going to be discarding the 2 forests, I think. Yeah, I'll probably discard the 2 forests. Mire's Grasp is a big help. Do you want to attack for 5? This thing can block, right? Yeah, it can. Yeah, I'll attack for 5. I want to get them to a point where I can kind of kill them quickly. I potentially could have kept one of the lands and gotten rid of a Nightmare Share, but that's probably better. I don't see this game going to a point where I can cast both of these. Or, excuse me, both of these. Move forwards, do 2 damage to my Eidolon. That sucks. I kind of wanted that for the life gain, although it does mean that my opponent can't really do too much. There's kind of no reason for them not to attack with these. They can't block, so I'm a little confused as to why they didn't just bring him in. Because I was obviously going to be blocking this. Okay, so we're going to Swamp. So I think I want to Elspeth's Nightmare. No. Is it correct to just Shepherd? I mean, Shepherd is pretty decent. Although it might be better just to try and murder them this turn. I'm drawing so many cards. I get a rebate of 1 with this. So I can cast this and then play another forest. Oh right, I did forget I was going to be drawing even more cards. I'm at 36 cards. Now play another swamp. I can Mire's Grasp something. Those can't block, so I'm fairly certain... Yeah, they're just dead. Doesn't actually matter. Because that will trigger these 2. They'll go up to 8, and my opponent dies. There we go. Setessan Champion. Strong card. Who would have thought? Setessan Champion would be something that you would have bought. Would have made you get some pants and cast him a lot. I just built it. I didn't know if he'd play it or not. Doesn't seem like a lot of people are playing your event, Wizards. For what it's worth, it's a fun event. I like Block Constructed because it forces you to play with a more cohesive theme. Alright, we're going to hit him with the cancel and the re-queue. There we go. This hand's a little slow. We do have access to a good old-fashioned going first, so I'll keep it. I haven't played on this board except for in events, right? The thing is, I know for a fact I haven't played on the Eldraine boards, the special Eldraine boards, other than events, and I think that's stupid. Like, if you have the assets in the game, and you've already moved on, maybe, like, we moved on to the next set, Theros is out, make this unplayable in the random queue until Theros leaves, right, and then make it playable, like, Eldraine, not in the main standard situation, it's not the most recent set, so let us fucking play on those boards, because those boards are cool. Alright. So, our opponent is playing the Selesnya version. We are playing the Golgari version. We are better in every way, shape, or form. So. I think I do want to Setessan Champion again. Into your hand, yeah. I want to be able to just blow them out of the water, and I think the way you do that is just by having your Setessan Champions proc first and proc more. Looks like they're going to Banishing Light, sure. Now I'm definitely playing another Setessan. They get their Nessian Wanderer. I don't have enchant removal in the deck. That is a good point. Still. They need to have another removal spell for my Setessan. Hopefully, of course, they don't. If I get a land, it doesn't matter what order I play things in. If I don't, I'm probably going to play the Blessing first. Although that wouldn't actually kill the Nessian Wanderer. Fuck you! Alright, this game is now significantly harder. Because they had 2 Banishing Lights in the top 12. For what it's worth, I had 2 Setessan Champions in the top 12, so like, I can't really complain. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, I'll take this. This can get rid of an enchantment in their hands. So I assume they're probably going to play Setessan Champion this turn. The question is, they don't. Maybe I'm wrong at what type of deck this is? Okay, I don't understand anything. Oh! They can cast this next turn. Okay. I really needed those Setessan Champions in order to make them large enough to kill something like that. And I would have been easily able to make them large enough to kill something like this. That said, I just realized I can kill something like this right now because of fucking first Iroan games, baby! Best card ever! Alright, let's... I need to give it a point of power before I can do it. But then we chuck this baby on there. Becomes an X6, a 5/6, and we're gonna hit this stupid ancient. Bye-bye. Now I'm gonna dome you for 5. Now my opponent doesn't have much going on now, do they? I mean, if they play another big thing, I can't, like, do anything cool with it. Wander? I don't care. She has trample. Lion? Trample. Don't care. I just don't care. I got that dank trample, bruh. I'm gonna draw 2 cards, bruh. I would love Mire. Damn, not Mire. Definitely islands. 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. I would like to double green for this. Yeah. Not you, you stupid. God damn it. I meant to cast this. Whatever. It's fine. It's super fine. I'm annoyed with myself. I meant to do this because I could have drawn Mire's Grasp. And then I would have been able to Hateful Eidolon and Mire's Grasp the Bronze-Hind Lion, but it doesn't actually matter. Alright, yeah, whatever, it's fine. So they can double block, but they can't really do fucking anything about it. So, yeah, I'd rather have the Hateful Eidolon, just in case. I mean, that's only when the creature dies. Still, they might have some... what is exactly does this do? Destroy artifacts or enchantments? Alright, well. Still. Gonna Smork Face. I assume they're gonna block the lion and then give it indestructible, but that's still 3 damage going through. Put him down to 12. Next turn I have Setessan Champion, possibly going off. I get a gold token, or treasure token, which means I'm going to be able to... No, this does make a gold token. Huh, alright. Archon of Sun's Grace, do not care. I do not remotely care. Still would love some Mire's Grasp. I have 4 in the deck. Nope. That's still fine, though. I do think I'm going to cast a Setessan Champion. Because I have the gold token. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. This just makes me draw more cards, baby. I think I just want to make her even bigger. This recall, this draws a card for each aura attached to it. So if they want to double block here, this will be enough to kill both of them and draw me 4 cards. And that's not counting the 2 that I'm already getting. One from Setessan and one from Setessan. One from Training and Champion. Got a land, that's nice to see. Got a land, that's nice to see. So I'm going to play this. Now I can play Mogus's Favor on this if I want to push even more damage through. Do I want to do that? 12, this will put this up to 9. Fuck it, YOLO. Because it would get -1, so it's 5. So, yeah. It would die regardless if they block with 2, but they can't block with 1 and 1. So we're definitely swinging them there. No reason to give them like a free block on either of these, I don't think. Even if they decide to just block with the Bronze-Hide Lion, they would take half. They'd gain 3 of it back, go up to 9. They might double block 1 with the Wanderer. Actually, honestly, they maybe should have... They maybe should have let the Lion die so that they could return it onto the Archon. Because that would also... Yeah, my opponent made a mistake there. Whenever enchantment enters the battlefield. Yeah, because then they would have had a 2/2 Pegasus with lifelink. They should have double blocked, I think. I think they should have double blocked for what is... I don't think they're getting much value out of this. I think they should have double blocked, let this die, use this at the end of turn to make their top deck a little bit better. I do think my opponent made a slight mistake there. Because it would have let them gain life. Although the fact that I have Setessan Champion, I think makes it so it's very difficult for them to come back, unless they got exactly another Heliod's intervention, and then maybe they would have been able to come back because destroy X. We got stop it. That's 4, 8, so 6. Yeah, they would have been able to blow up all of these. So, I mean, it's a kind of small percentage, but it is something that my opponent, I think, should have thought about. They're going to go back up to 9, just like I predicted. But I'm going to be playing some Enchantments. Play this Dryad. Draw a little bit. Play a land. Play some more enchantments. Draw a little bit. So another Mogus's Favor. My opponent does... Is this instant speed? Put this one on Setessan Champion. You have 2 of these, right? 3, okay. So I have very few ways of giving trample again. Right. That's fine. We'll cast an Iroan Games. Draw another card. Macadude. I'm just gonna make Setessan Champion bigger. And I'm going to hope that my opponent has essentially nothing here. Math is technically blockers, but so block there, block there. Yeah, alright. Yeah, they would have needed like exactly Heliod's intervention, I think. But I do think they had a small misplay. Whether or not that actually like cost them the game, I don't think it did. I think they kind of were screwed anyway. But I just wanted to point that out because I think the Setessan Champion decks are fun, and one of you might find yourself in a similar situation. It's a good hand. We got Setessan Champion. We're going second, which is not great, but we have champion. Uh-oh. This might be the Mire. Although using Ugly Throneville Drain Force. What kind of disgusting shit is this? Alright, this is the Selesnya Mire again. Here's the champion. No! What the fuck is this? I don't think that card's good. And I'm not just saying that because I'm not playing. Alright, so we have one champion. Hopefully my champion doesn't, you know, go away. Nope, they just played theirs. And a Sentinel's Eye. Sure. I'm gonna go ahead and not block, thanks. I'm worried about dying out of nowhere. But I think I might make one of my champions a sacrificial lamb, potentially. Just by giving it sufficient power. We don't attack. But this way I can potentially block something. By the way, I'm pretty sure this is going to be the majority of the metagame in this. That's fine. They still have 3, so they could bench and light. Which I'm hoping is not the case. Nope, I'm fine with that. So they're just playing general constellations, which I don't get. Target creature gets... I don't like these. I don't like the +1/+1 ones. Alright, so this shouldn't be... I have 1 green left. This shouldn't be sufficient to kill me, so... I do not think I care. It's just 9. Yeah, just 9 is fine. That's 5. So I could double block their Setessan Champion. I'd lose 1 of mine. But I do stop theirs. If I didn't put this on here, they would have been significantly smaller, so I can't even really consider that. We're gonna not block this turn. Potentially ludicrous, but... I draw a lot. So I can Nightmare to kill this. I'm at 3. I just realized, though, if they diversify their stocks and bonds... Like, if they put a single thing on this, I might be dead anyway. I was really hoping I drew, one of my fight spells. Maybe I should just have more of those. Yeah, honestly, maybe I should have more of those. Instead of the Nightmares, possibly? Not sure. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of Nyx Herald. Can't attack or I die. I do not have vigilance. If I live this turn, maybe I can pull it out. Don't care about Heliod. One more thing, and I die. And I die. Damn. I may have played that wrong there somewhere. Yeah, I'm probably going to make some changes. I can't make any changes right now, obviously, because I'm mid-event. But I think I just prefer the fight card. Maybe not even over Nightmare. Is it better just to have that over Mire's? Or not Mire's, whatever, like Mogus is? I don't know. This hand seems fine. We have a defensive turn 2 or an aggressive turn 2. Or proactive and reactive, I should say. Same thing with turn 3s, so. I do, of course, need to draw into the lands, which we are only running 23. It's the Mire. I am going to go with the proactive, because I would rather use Mire's Grasp on, like, a Setessan Champion before they get it going. Okay, so they play another Piousman. That's fine. You attack me for 3, I do not care. I'm gonna kill this Ale Seed with the Nightmare. Yeah. And next turn, if I draw another land, I can play Dryad. You're not the deck that I expected. Like, at all. Okay. So I don't really need to kill you, because you have way too many of you in the deck. I think, frankly, I'm just gonna play... I'm just gonna play Spider-Girl. She blocks anything she wants all day long. Oh, they're playing mono white, I'm realizing. Oh, okay. They did nothing. I find that interesting. So now my Dryad can block Taranika, and my Arasta can block the 4/4, so I don't think I do anything. I want to save my Mire's Grasp for when I can use Setessan Champion. Yeah, see, I don't know if I agree with that. Unless they have some combat trick here. But I think it's this, this, this. They did not have a combat trick. Okay, cool. I might wind up actually using this card. Pass turn? Yeah. I mean, having both of these in their opening hand, pretty bad. What the hell are you? You may search your library for an aura card ability and put it in your hand. Okay. Can't attack or block. Sure. Why my spinner? I think I'll block here. They can just cast another one of these next turn, but I think that's fine. I'll take 5. I don't think I care. Where's my champion, baby? That is also acceptable. I don't know why you would use all of the black. Oh, it doesn't matter. Do I care about Mire's Grasp here? Not really. In fact, I think I'm just gonna, like, they can't attack with this, so I think I'm just going to attack with these. How much does this cost? Yeah, exile her. I do not care. Why on Destiny Spinner? I guess because I can use her ability? I can still use her ability. I do not understand. Misclick, maybe? Like, I don't see a world in which Arasta is the correct pick there. Who do I make buff? I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. Oh, Hateful Eidolon is great. I think I make my Dryad Swole. Then I'll play an Eidolon. Then I'll grasp Taranika, which will draw me a card. And we're at 35 minutes, but at the same time, like, I'm just gonna play a little bit more. Because I'm having fun with this, and there's one more win or one more loss. So, regardless of the outcome, this is gonna be the last game, so it would be nonsensical, utterly nonsensical, to just decide to end. Unless, of course, this takes like 2 minutes to load, in which case I'll be the one with egg on my face. Yum. Not an invitation. There we go. Chaos beans. Or as I used to call it when I was a child, chouse beans. Yeah. And we're going first? Yeah. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. It could be like, you should probably hold on to one of those Eidolons for champion. Nah. Nah, it's all good. Unless my opponent's playing some sort of control. Is there a board wipe in black in this set? I don't think so. No, they're playing this version of mono black. Does mean my champion might die. Hopefully my champion does not die, because I would like to get value out of her. Don't do it. No! They grasped me. Fuck you, man. That's bullshit. Fuck it. If they block, I get to draw a card. If they don't, I get to gain life, I guess. 4 mana, they might do a Nightmare Shepherd, which would not be the best. Nope, they played some weird Goat Man. Could I not draw lands, though? Thank you for the 2 cards. I really appreciate it. Coward. For what it's worth, I shouldn't have played those lands there. My opponent could have thought they were some sort of combat trick. But, whatever. Thanks for the cards, though. That's 4 cards? Don't mind if I do, baby. Hell yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cast one of these bad boys, get this Timuret out of here. Bye-bye. 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 And I think I'm gonna hold on to these 2. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to them. Technically, I could have used this Setessan Training on my Eidolon, because I do think my Eidolon is relatively likely to die, but didn't even need it. Too good, too strong. Hell yeah. Alright, now what are these 3 cards? Okay, there's literally any card. This was a mythic from Guilds of Ravnica, which I have all the mythics for, and then 2 random uncommons. Very strange. I had a ton of fun. I'm probably going to be playing a lot more of this because, in my opinion, it's a ton of fun. I love block constructed, especially considering like standard right now, because standard is not great. Standard's never great. Standard is probably my least favorite format. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. I do think... So if you guys are planning on playing this, I do think you probably want to drop Mogis' Favor for 2 more blessings. It does only kind of work if you're already like doing well, but Mogis' like doesn't kill things that are big anyway, and this could. So I think this is a pretty decent list. Yeah. It's possible you might want to change some numbers somewhere, but I like this. I think this is pretty decent. As I said, I'll have this deck list actually in the video description, but I'll have both of the deck lists linked to Aether Hub. Once again, I want to thank Cruz Cruza, I don't know your name. for the deck, if you have a deck that you'd like me to see, that you'd like me to play, easiest way to do it, honestly, is to come to the streams where I like actually play the decks immediately, or just post an Aether Hub link, preferably Aether Hub because Team Aether and all that. Anyway, I'd love to thank my lovely patrons for the continued support. If you'd like to join them and support the show, you'll find links to that down in the description below. I enjoyed this video. Hopefully you did too. Hopefully you enjoy this format, because I do. If you do, go ahead and tap that like button, add subscription to your mempool, cast a comment in the comment section down below, pass the turn and the vid to some of your friends, and of course, until next time, I'll be one.